If you go to the right places in Maine on a clear night, you will see a dazzling array of stars, possibly the most extraordinary star field you have ever seen in your life. And it's all thanks to night skies untouched by light pollution. And those night skies will be celebrated Saturday in an event called Stars Over Katahdin.
The nonprofit group Friends of Katahdin Woods Waters sponsors Stars Over Katahdin. The event is free, open to the public, and takes place in Stacyville, north of Millinocket. It's an ideal place for stargazing because, as the executive director of the Friends group, Brian Hinrichs, told us, it has some of the darkest night skies east of the Mississippi. You're not an astronomy expert. Just as a layman, what is the difference you see when you look up at the night sky at Katahdin Woods and Waters compared to when you look up at the night sky in, say, Bangor?
Sure. I think the big difference, especially as you get away from when there's a full moon in the cycle, is that you can see the Milky Way. You know, just with your naked eyes looking up, the quality of stars and the quality of just the entire experience, the quiet adds to just a real sense of peace and awe that doesn't come when you're just looking up in your suburban neighborhood all the time.
The event that's coming up, Stars Over Katahdin, is one that has gone on for several years. Give me a quick sketch. What is it all about?
Sure, it's all about celebrating and appreciating these dark skies and keeping them that way into the future. So there's education about light pollution, there's family activities, there are campfire chats. We'll hear from Penobscot Nation historian James Eric Francis. We'll hear from expert astronomers, park rangers will have family activities going. So we want people to leave with that appreciation for this special place and what it means to have these dark skies, what that does for the environment, and then also maybe be inspired to explore more in the future.
People can go as deep into Katahdin Woods and Waters as they want, but this particular event is not that far from the new visitor center, so it's pretty accessible.
Absolutely. So this event is held at Taylor's Katahdin View Campgrounds. That's right off of Route 11, pretty close to exit 264 on I-95. So it is a really accessible destination.
I assume that this is something where you really encourage families to come out. For kids in particular, it might be the very first time they have ever seen the Milky Way.
Absolutely. And one of the great things about this event is that we have all these astronomers who dedicate their time. They bring their state-of-the-art telescopes, but then they man these telescopes and make it easy for adults and kids to look into them and have a little bit of a guided experience to know what they're looking at.
Key question, what happens if it's overcast or raining?
So this is a rain or shine event, barring sort of extreme weather. So we encourage folks to register on our website so that we can keep you updated on what to expect. There's a lot we can do even in some cloudy skies. We can still gather, still learn together, and unfortunately it's luck of the draw, but we focus on this time of year because we've had pretty good luck.
There are some basic things that are good suggestions for people if they're going to this event so that their vision adjusts as rapidly as possible. What should people do when they get there? What should they have done before to prepare?
Bring some food, bring a picnic. There'll be a food truck on site. Bring a chair, bring a red lamp if you can instead of a bright white light. That's always recommended for dark sky viewing and getting around the campground premises at night.
What are you most looking forward to about this event?
There's a lot I look forward to. I love the campfire chats section of the event because it's the anticipation while the sky is sort of getting dark and we're coming together as a community to talk about and learn about the night skies. And then as soon as it gets to that level of darkness, you get sort of set free to go do your exploring. So I like that moment before at the campfire chats. It's a really fun time.
Obviously, in remote areas of Maine, there are countless places where one can get glorious views of the night sky. What's kind of cool about this event, though, is that you get to share that experience with other people.
Absolutely. It is about the people. We always, the astronomers that join us are always so welcoming and so approachable in how they work with everybody who's curious about the night sky. They meet you where you are at in your learning journey. We also have some music. We have the Bernawebskeg singers from the Penobscot Nation, a drumming group that will sort of close out the campfire chat section of the evening. And it all adds up just to a really communal experience appreciating this resource.
Wow.
Stars Over Katahdin is happening on Saturday, September 27th at Taylor's Katahdin View Campground in Stacyville.
You can find information about registration and other details in the 207 section of our app or website.